Hey everyone, this is Mind Body Connection, and this is a book summary of an awesome book called Relentless by Tim Grover. Tim Grover is the trainer for three of the best basketball players of all time: Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade, and Kobe Bryant. From working with these athletes for many years, Tim gets an idea into the competitive mindset of some of the greats. This is not a basketball book. The goal of this book is to share that mindset with you, because it's not a mindset just for athletes. It's a mindset for anyone. It doesn't matter what your job is. If you're a bus driver, a teacher, or a businessman, you can benefit from this book. Also, having this mindset has nothing to do with talent. It's something that can be learned and practiced with time. Tim divides people into three categories: the cooler, the closer, and the cleaner. We've all met people in each of these categories. The cooler is that person who just follows everyone else around and they try not to stick out. It's the white sheep in the herd. They don't know what they want out of life and they just kind of go with the flow. The closer is an ambitious person. Many of us strive to be closers. Closers stand out. They are the black sheep in the herd. It's the person who sets goals and looks to be a balanced, well-rounded person. They want to have healthy relationships, a great job, and be in great shape. A lot of managers and company executives fit into this category. The problem with closers is that they're not committed to one thing, one purpose. They try to spread it around and succeed in all areas in life, which means they will never be the absolute best at any one area. The final category is reserved for the elite, but they are extremely rare to spot in our culture. The cleaner is not a sheep, it's a different animal altogether. It operates at a pure instinct. This is the category where Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Dwayne Wade fit. And there are a lot of great basketball players in the NBA, but the author could only point to a few that he would call cleaners. He picked these three because they will do absolutely anything to achieve their goals. Their desire to win is more important than their relationships, their social life, and their income. They get results and they don't give excuses. In business, these are the game changers such as Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. But being a cleaner is not limited to those who are just rich and famous. A school teacher can be a cleaner when they say, "This is my classroom, you'll be on time, you'll be respectful, and you will learn." They take complete control of the situation. The ability to be a cleaner is within all of us. These are people who don't just do a job, they define a job. Cleaners use this mindset to get where they need to be. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant were not known as being great teammates. That's because they didn't care if people liked them or not. They had one goal, and that goal was to win. And if you bought into that mentality, they were on your side. And if you didn't buy into that one goal, they had no time for you. It's a mindset for mental toughness. The author talks at length about how our society coddles people. We give trophies for everyone so no one feels left out. We use buzzwords such as think positive and look at the cup as half full. He thinks this is creating a culture of babies. He says you either want something or you don't. Waiting for someone to light your fire won't get you anywhere. All we need to do is act, because everything you need to be great is already within inside of you. He says there are too many self-help books talking about following your dreams and your passions. He says passion is useless unless it is followed by action. All we need to do is decide, commit, act, succeed, and repeat. Place no limits on yourself. This is not a book about passion and inner drive. He doesn't tell you to change because people don't change. He wants you to realize that you already have everything you need inside of you right now in this moment. The cleaner has spent time developing his skill. He has spent the hours and hours beating on his craft, so when it's time to make a decision, he just makes it out of pure instinct. He doesn't need time to decide. He just makes a decision and lives with the results. When it's time to act, the cleaner acts. They demand more from themselves than anyone expects. They welcome advice from other people at their level, but ultimately they will make up their own mind. They do whatever it takes to get on top and stay there. They don't blame others when something goes wrong. They blame themselves and hold themselves responsible when they don't get the job done. When everyone is stressed out and freaking out over a situation, the cleaner is the one who shows up and says, "I got this." They don't worry about the competition because they know they can handle anyone and the competition has to worry about them. The author also talks about the dark side in people. He says that everyone has a dark side. Think about it. Do you have thoughts or things you've done that you don't want anyone to ever know about? Every time we see some celebrity on TV who was caught in a scandal, and you say to yourself, what was he thinking? That was the dark side getting control over them. Cleaners know how to harness their dark side and turn it into positive energy. They don't act on their dark side, they turn it into fuel to help them get the results they want. I really hope you get this book. I think it's a book that you should definitely read because there's so much useful information in this book that I'm barely scratching the surface with this video. Remember, to be a cleaner, you have to keep working when everyone else quits. The outcome is up to you. Thank you for listening.